All right, y'all, let's talk about a man who went from peanuts to peace treaties, from small town Georgia to changing the world stage. President Jimmy Carter, the 39th President of the United States, passed away today at the age of 100. And let me tell you, this man lived every one of those years like he had something to prove. And prove it, he did. Born on October 1st, 1924 in Plains, Georgia, Carter's story started out like a good old country tale. The son of a farmer, he worked hard and carried those humble beginnings all the way to Annapolis, where he graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy in 1946. Then, after serving his time in the Navy, he went back home to run the family peanut business. Yes, y'all, peanuts. Who else can say they went from selling peanuts to running the free world? I'll wait. But Jimmy Carter wasn't about to stay in one place too long. By the 1960s, he was in the Georgia State Senate, and in 1971, he became governor. People didn't see him coming when he ran for president in 1976. But let me tell you, Carter ran on honesty, decency, and a promise to clean up Washington, and America was eating it up. He walked into the White House during a time when folks desperately needed to believe in their leaders again. Now let's talk about what he did while he was there. He gave us the Camp David Accords, a peace deal between Egypt and Israel that we still talk about to this day. He created the Department of Energy and pushed for renewable energy like he had a crystal ball and could see where this world was headed. Oh, and don't forget, he wasn't scared to give women and people of color a seat at the table. The man diversified the federal government like it was nobody's business. But let's be real, his time in office wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. The Iran hostage crisis and economic struggles cast a shadow on his presidency. And when Ronald Reagan swept in with that Hollywood charisma, Carter was sent packing after just one term. But y'all, that's where the story gets even better. Carter didn't just retire to some fancy ranch and call it a day. He said, I still got work to do, and founded the Carter Center in 1982. He'd fought for democracy, human rights, and wiped out diseases like the guinea worm. Yes, a president out here curing diseases. And then in 2002, he took home the Nobel Peace Prize, showing the world that Jimmy Carter wasn't about titles, he was about impact. And you know what else? This man put his hammer where his heart was. He didn't just talk about helping folks. He was out there with Habitat for Humanity, building homes with his own two hands. At 90-something years old, he was still swinging a hammer like he had something to prove. Even as he faced health challenges in his later years, including a cancer diagnosis in 2015, Carter faced it all with grace and grit. When it was time to step back, he chose to spend his final days in hospice care at his home in Plains, surrounded by love and peace, just like he lived his life. So today, we say goodbye to a man who didn't just serve this country, he served humanity. Jimmy Carter, thank you for showing us what it means to live a life of purpose. Rest easy, Mr. President. You earned it.